Hello everyone, I just want to make a really quick video doing an unboxing of my Hasbro Pulse order. That's basically it. And here we go. We have the Colossus from Deadpool, and we have these two packs of the Marvel Sentinels. Thank you for watching. Just kidding. Of course, I'm going to open these up. Starting out first with Colossus. I just want to make a quick video and get back to making videos because I haven't really made anything in a while. So this will be my first video in a long time. Jesus, this guy is a lot bigger than I expected. I know he's like 7 something. No, he's like 8 feet in the film, I'm pretty sure. In Deadpool. He's like crazy tall. Of course, it's like a Marvel Legend, and it's like a brand new figure, so it's a little gummy. Like some of the joints are just like not wanting to move. I'm pretty sure some hot water would make him sit a bit better. And I wonder if his foot peg is like just standard size. It seems to be. Yeah. So I have a bunch of these 3D printed stands that peg directly into Marvel Legend feet and a bunch of other figures' feet. It just kind of makes them easier to stand sometimes. Sometimes it makes it harder. But yeah, it just gives them more space, a bit more contact with the floor. And I don't think this one's helping much. He's just kind of struggling. I'm struggling. Okay, right now he's basically standing on one foot, but that works for now. He comes with an alternate head, a book, and alternate hands, but I do wish that it came with a different kind of hand, loose hand, because right now these are just like very loose. I can't really see him grabbing onto anything with these other than this book. The print on here is pretty wacky. You can't really see it on camera, but it says no killing anyone ever, and label everything in the refrigerator, rule 1 and 2. But yeah, I just wish that these were like more like ready to grab, ready to rustle type hands, as opposed to reaching hands. And it doesn't really, I guess you gotta angle it a certain way, or you have to have both of them on. But like, it's not tight enough to just grip it with one hand. I do like the alternative face. Nice and angry. Oh jeez. And this is the neutral face. This is pretty good as well. He's gonna be on my MCU shelf, along with the Marvel Legends Negasonic Teenage Warhead, or whatever her name is. Negasonic Teenage War. Anyway, the paint on this guy is pretty decent, basic. The plastic does feel really premium. Like it feels like a quality figure. And that feels good. That feels a lot better. That feels a little nasty. Ooh, let's see. He has like a really deep cut right there for his neck. So I wonder how high he can look up. And that's really good. Wow, that's a lot better than a lot of figs, I feel like, from Marvel Legends. And how much can you look down? That's really good. Maybe, yeah, that's pretty good. And he has these drop down hips, I believe. Like they let him get a couple inches. Like there's a decent amount of clearance here, and it looks good. It's not like too obvious, too bad. His knees are very tight. Yeah, a little bit of hot water will fix all of this. And all pretty happy with this guy. Paint and everything. He does feel very deluxe, very premium. And I don't mind paying the extra for such a big quality figure. I feel like his head sits a little low. I mean, it looks good in camera right now, but in person it just feels like it's sitting a little low. Oh gosh. And his ankles are like kind of hard to stand flat. Like either one give. Oh god, he won't stand. Okay, it's fine enough. I've been wanting these guys for a while. Finally was able to pick them up. I knew I definitely wanted 2 packs. I wanted 2. I wanted 4 at the minimum. I would love to have 12, but obviously there's financial constraints to that. Oh, wow. Okay. If you follow me on Twitter, my first response to these was like, oh, this looks so great. This looks so awesome. But then I saw that they were like pixelated, like the face printing was a little pixelated, and then I was like pretty disappointed. I was like, no. But in person, you can see right here, it's not like super pixelated, like you can see the squares. Like it's a bit more cartoony, I feel, for sure. Like the entire figure and everything. It's from a video game based on the comics, obviously, and I think the TV show as well. So it looks pretty good. It's not like super pixelated like the TMNT NES figures that came out a long time ago. Like this is like, it blends in well with other Marvel Legends figures, I feel like, especially since like these are Sentinels, these are robots. I think it works well, and the colors on this guy is pretty good. Like they pop really well, and it looks great in my opinion. Wow. I feel like articulation wise, okay, the chest is pretty decent. The back is okay. It's not that great. I was hoping a bit more ability to bend forward, but that's kind of it. Yeah, that's kind of it. Maybe if you really want to, you probably take a Dremel and just cut some piece of this out. Shoulders are good. Shoulders are decent. How's the head? Can the head look up at all? Nope. Okay. Well, decent knee for such a big boot. Like it's not, he's not gonna do many like kicks or anything like that. This feels a little loose. How's the ankle? Pretty much nothing. Nothing forward, and not much side to side either. Elbow feels tight. There we go. But yeah, I like these. I like these a lot. I had to get 4 of them. I had to get multiple of them. This is not my preferred version of like the human scale Sentinels. I would like maybe more of these guys back here, or different versions. I'll probably show what I'm talking about on the screen now. But these are good. I like these little mini. These are like the mini versions of the full scale ones. And I'm pretty happy that I got them. And of course he comes with a second guy. And this guy is exactly the same. And they come with this massive rock. It's a lot lighter than I expected, which is good. I'm sure this is all hollow on the inside. I thought I saw like rebar sticking out of this, like in the promo images, but I guess not. I do wish that this had like a peg hole, so you can just put your action figure stand directly into it and just have it float. Here are the alternative hands. I like the hands and these laser, not laser, these jetpack exhaustion accessories. One of my favorite scenes in X-Men film is when, I think it was Iceman gets ripped apart by those 2 Sentinels. Oh wait, was it Iceman or was it Colossus? I don't remember. He just gets like torn apart, and they just like, it's so savage, it's so cruel, and so sad. Oh, okay, these are like blaster effects. I thought these were for the feet. That's pretty cool. So I like that I have these guys and I can kind of recreate that on a smaller scale with smaller figures. But yeah, that looks dope. Of course, this is gonna have some issue with like, since there's no ankle rocking on these guys, they're gonna struggle a little bit more to stand. So there's gonna be like a slight like rocking back and forth. You're basically balancing it on like one leg. Like it's gonna have a main foot, and then the other foot is gonna be like slightly off the ground. Okay, and now let's swap things about. Okay, I don't know exactly where his hands are supposed to go. Also, it seems like he has to be like fully extended basically, because otherwise. Does that work? Oh wow, that works. It's not even like properly, his hand's not even properly there, it's just like his thumb. But it's not like he's gonna have any problem like carrying it with his full palm or anything. Boom, wow. Amazing. Okay, there, it looks a bit better, like he's actually gripping it. Anyway, let's open the second one. Okay, here they are. All four of them. Man, it is kind of crazy seeing four of the same figure. Even though I do army build a decent amount, it's always kind of weird seeing so many of the same figure. Yeah, it's a dream come true of like all the army building I couldn't do as a child. So I'm just gonna do some height comparisons and then end the video there. Okay, here they are with like the generic X-Man body. And then here it is with the HasLab Sentinel. Here it is with the Mafex Cyclops. I feel like in the game they're like a decent amount bigger. I feel like this works if we're talking about like the game's scale. And then here's Magneto. I feel like Magneto's supposed to be like taller typically. Like I feel like he's like 6'5" or something like that. But this is like a Japanese figure, so I'm not sure if he's gonna be like actually the correct height that he's supposed to be. I feel like he's just like barely 6 feet tall, which would make him like 6 inches. I guess this works. I don't know. I always kind of imagine him being like pretty tall. I mean, Cyclops is pretty tall too. He's like 6 feet. Jesus, can you please stand? Cyclops is like 6 feet tall too. And let me move this guy. So they're around the same height. So I guess it kind of works. Please, bro, stop. I don't know. I feel like Magneto's like closer to 6'3", 6'5", and Cyclops is like 6'2", 6'1", and these guys I feel like they're supposed to be like 7 feet tall because they're supposed to be like bigger in the game. I mean, they're like clearly a head taller than these guys, but these are like Mafex, and then you have like just a regular generic. I guess she's like shorter than, like a sizable bit shorter than Cyclops. Let me get some more figures so we can do some more size comparisons. Okay, looking at my collection, I don't really have that many like girl or female characters, but I do have Scarlet Witch here, and she's sizably shorter. I don't know, she's the same size as Cyclops, so never mind. But she is like smaller for sure, like body wise. But I think this looks good. I think this is a great figure. Limited in articulation, but that's just like the design of the character essentially. I feel like they could have done a lot more with the forward and back. I mean, it feels like decent. Like the amount of range it is, but the actual like going back is like okay. Going forward, it's just like, oh, okay, that's it. If you really want to, I feel like you can just take a Dremel, pop this off with some hot water, and then just take a decent amount. But these are like stiff robots, so I don't even know if that's like really necessary. And then here's a very lazy size comparison from the Deadpool 1 Negasonic figure and the Colossus figure. Did I call him Cyclops earlier? I meant to call him, kill me, Colossus. Oh my god. Anyway, there's a very lazy size comparison between these two figures. I think they look fine together. I really don't like this head. I feel like it's just too realistic. I don't know what's wrong. It just looks weird. Like her head looks very dented, and that bothers me. I wish I can get a custom head sculpt for her, or maybe an SH Figure Art version of her. But for the time being, this is all we have, and it's probably all we'll ever get. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope to make videos more. Okay, thank you. Bye, bye, bye.